Digital lights with 2 Mercedes stars on each side. So let's take the GLE for a drive. First thing I notice, hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. This is the new prototype, the second facelift of the very famous and successful Mercedes GLE. You can already see the new headlights, 2 Mercedes stars in the front, next to each other. For the prototype GLS, it will have 2 Mercedes stars, a little bit more on top of each other. The side mirror is blended out, so it is still under camouflage, and that means this is, I would say, a large facelift. I'm very curious to what will come because it is still in a very early stage. We are here in Las Vegas, Nevada, United States, at the testing area near the dunes. So in a very early stage, and I'm very happy that today we will show you the exterior, some minor parts of the interior, and we will take it for a quick drive. And before we do all this, check out the tail lights. And I want to emphasize, GLE and GLS are very important for the US market. You know that I previously also owned a GLE, and I have to say it is basically checking all the boxes. It is very practical and beautiful for long distance trips. And this facelift, the second facelift, is very promising because the tail lights, they will probably change. It has the Mercedes stars, as you can see on both sides. Just a beautiful, very thick, curved rear. And what I really love about the GLE are definitely the curves. Especially the wide shoulders, beautiful tail lights, and it will probably change for the second facelift. You can already see Mercedes star right here. How many exactly, I don't know yet. But it definitely is very promising. And that will take us over to the side again, where we see 22-inch rims. And we will have a closer look here at the front, because the grille might also change. It is fully covered up. There we have the warning lights active, digital lights with 2 Mercedes stars on each side. I'm very curious, guys, to how this GLE will look like, probably end of 2026 or maybe start of 2027. So let's have a quick look at the interior. First thing I notice, of course, has something to do with the design and materials used, two-tone color, and also for the seats. The full screen is covered up. We have the new Mercedes-Benz steering wheel, which we can show. There it has the scroller for the volume and also a physical button over here to change the speed. This is basically just like in the CLA and the new GLC. Cover it up. Then the seats are also covered up, also for the rear. We have a huge panoramic roof just like in the previous model. And also this remains the same, the handles over here. The second row, and of course there is a possibility to have a third row. Let's have a look over here. But first, also the rear of the front seats are covered up. There we can see the beautiful mountains in the background. Two-tone color for the interior and the seats. Amazing, guys. There's also a possibility for soft closing doors, of course. This one doesn't have it, but of course you can go for this option. So let's take the GLE for a drive. This is a 6-cylinder 3-liter petrol engine. And as you can see, everything is still blocked. I can't show you anything. And we are here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We will cross the Death Valley, it's called like that. And we will just test it a little bit just to see how it drives, and I will give you my first impressions. Not about the interior, this is still very confidential. But what I do love is that we still have the handles over here in the center console. Plus we have the curve effect because it has the ABC, which is the E-active body control, so it actually bounces up and down. So I will accelerate a little bit to come closer to the GLS facelift. And there we can listen to the sound, but let me change it into sport mode. We have some dips over here. That sounds very sportive, guys. Back into the comfort mode. And then over into the curve mode. And with the curve mode, what it does is it actually absorbs the curves. Just like a motorcycle would turn into the curve. And it feels so smooth around winding roads. Don't be distracted by this tablet over here. This is really because it is still a prototype and being tested here in the dunes. So driving at higher speeds, it is so comfortable, guys. Acoustically it is on a different level, very good isolated. And I really love the wood on the steering wheel. And yes, these are the similar buttons to the CLA and the new GLC, which means that you can only control probably the gauges in front of you and not anymore the center console via the steering wheel. But we still have the touchpad over here. So we have now a physical scroller for the volume, and also a physical button to set the speed. Amazing. What I also notice is different is the upper part for the Burmester experience. So guys, thanks for watching MercBenzKing. I hope you liked the video with the new Prototype Facelift 2 GLE, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.